cervical cancer symptoms and signs, plus cervical cancer prevention foods. In this streaming video, you will learn about warning signs and symptoms to watch out for and foods you should eat to avoid cervical cancer, plus more information on other related diseases and what you can do to avoid or prevent them. 10 early warning signs of cervical cancer you should not ignore. Cervical cancer is a deadly disease that kills hundreds of thousands of women worldwide each year. According to the Global Impact Study of Cervical Cancer, about 490,000 new women each year are diagnosed with cervical cancer, and about 270,000 died each year. To know the signs of obvious cervical cancer is very important to your survival. In this video, we are going to share with you 10 early signs of cervical cancer that you should watch out for to save your life. Watch now to learn more. An estimated 13,170 women all over the United States are diagnosed with cervical cancer every year. However, the death toll has continuously decreased with each passing year because women have been more proactive in taking preventive measures so as not to contract this type of cancer. And if they do, they manage to catch it early on. Unfortunately, the story is different for women in developing countries. Women who are diagnosed early with cervical cancer have a higher chance of surviving than those who find out too late. So women need to know the signs and symptoms so that they will be able to catch the illness quickly. Following are 10 early warning signs of cervical cancer you should not ignore. 1. Lower back pain. Pain connected to the lower back can signify a lot of different health problems. That's because the area is linked to many of the internal organs. Constant pain around the lower back area can be one of the signs of cervical cancer. Unfortunately, this is also one of the most ignored warning signs. 2. Leg pain. Aside from lower back pain, sudden leg pain may also validate the existence of cervical cancer in your body. This typically comes after the individual has experienced other symptoms and after they have started feeling lower back pains. Women who are experiencing both symptoms have a higher probability of having cervical cancer, so it is important to get screened immediately. 3. Pelvic pain. Having pelvic pain is one of the most probable signs of cervical cancer. This pain is focused around the appendix and pelvic area. However, this only occurs after the cancer cells have already developed, so you must watch out for some of the earlier symptoms before the pelvic pain to have a better chance of successfully fighting the disease. 4. Loss of appetite. Women with cervical cancer typically lose interest in eating. This is one of the initial signs usually exhibited by women with cervical cancer. However, it is also one of the most ignored because it can be caused by several factors, including anxiety or stress. 5. Weight loss. Although it may also be connected to the loss of appetite, some women with cervical cancer still experience unexplainable weight loss, even though they may be eating as much food as they want. That's because their body starts to process food and nutrition differently. 6. Abnormal vaginal discharge. Women with cervical cancer have an abnormal amount and characteristics of vaginal discharge. They may produce an increased amount of vaginal discharge or experience some bleeding with the discharge. They may also notice that their vaginal discharge has an unusual odor. It may come out as pinkish and watery or having a foul smell. 7. Longer and heavier menstrual periods. The typical and regular flow of menstrual period lasts for about 3 to 7 days. But cervical cancer may cause a woman to have a more extended period and heavier blood flow. 8. Pain and vaginal bleeding during intercourse. Cervical cancer may lead to abnormal bleeding, including vaginal bleeding after intercourse. Women may feel pain during sex and experience abnormal bleeding after. This is caused by tumor growth around the reproductive organs as cancer continues to develop. 9. Vaginal bleeding during menopause. Another sign of cervical cancer for older women is having abnormal vaginal bleeding, even after their menopause, due to the presence of tumor growth. 10. Unusual vaginal bleeding between periods. This is applicable for women who have regular menstrual cycles. Cervical cancer may be one of the causes for vaginal bleeding even before your 28 or 35-day period ends. However, there may also be other factors that have caused this symptom, so you must validate it with some of the other known warning signs. The best thing to do is to consult your doctor just to be sure. These are only some of the most common early warning signs of cervical cancer you should not ignore. Just keep in mind that it is always better to have a proper checkup before assuming the worst. Women who catch their cancer at an early stage have a survival rate of 92%. So make sure to know the signs and symptoms ahead of time to have a better chance of surviving this dreaded disease just in case. 10 fruits that prevent cervical cancer. Prolonged inflammation in the body leads to a higher risk of various cancers, including cervical cancer. In general, fruits that prevent cervical cancer are those that have anti-inflammatory properties and are high in antioxidants to suppress free radical growth. Here are 10 fruits you should eat more of if you want to prevent cervical and other cancers. 1. Pineapples. Pineapples are rich in the essential enzyme called bromelain. Various studies, including the review published by Biomedical Reports in 2016, proves that bromelain has effective anti-inflammatory properties. Additionally, a review led by researchers at the University of Oxford shows that bromelain helps protect against tumor and cancer growth. That means adding bromelain-rich pineapples to your diet can help protect against cervical cancer. 2. Apples. There's a reason for the centuries-old adage of, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." Apples have long been known to be one of the most nutritious foods on the planet. They aid in improving gut health and digestion. Furthermore, apples have been proven to fight a variety of ailments including heart disease, Alzheimer's disease, and type 2 diabetes. This fruit is also known to prevent various cancers, including cervical cancer. A review published by Advances in Nutrition in 2011 showed that apples are indeed beneficial to cancer prevention. 3. Pomegranate. Red wine and green tea have long been lauded for their high antioxidant levels. However, a study led by researchers at University of California's Department of Pomology shows that pomegranate has thrice the antioxidant content of both those beverages. Additionally, various studies have shown that pomegranate can reduce inflammation in the body. This makes it an incredibly beneficial fruit for preventing cancer. 4. Strawberries. Strawberries are incredibly rich in various nutrients including vitamin C, potassium, folate, and manganese. Just like other berries, strawberries are rich in antioxidants, making them extremely beneficial for the body. In fact, according to separate studies led by researchers at the Indiana University School of Medicine and the Ohio State University, strawberries are also capable of preventing cancers and the formation of tumors. 5. Watermelon. It's easy to think that watermelons are just made of fiber and water. However, they have been proven to be rich in antioxidants that aid in preventing cancer. Among their most important antioxidants are called lycopene and cucurbitacin E. According to a study published by the Exley Journal, lycopene helps in reducing risks of cancer. On the other hand, a review published by Current Topics in Medical Chemistry shows the ability of cucurbitacin E to prevent cancer and the growth of tumors. 6. Olives. Olives are known to be high in vitamins and minerals. However, studies have shown that they are even more beneficial because of their high antioxidant content and their incredible anti-inflammatory effects. Olives have been proven to be effective not only in reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease, but in preventing cancer as well. According to a study published by the Annals of Nutrition and Metabolism in 1993, these anti-cancer antioxidants are present in olive oil as well. A review published in many reviews in medical chemistry supports this. 7. Blackberries. Blackberries are filled with fiber, vitamins, and minerals. However, among its most important properties are its impressive antioxidant content and its incredible anti-inflammatory effects. These make them extraordinarily effective in preventing various diseases, including cancer. A study published by MDPI's journal Nutrients in 2013 has proven this, and a review published by the International Journal of Molecular Sciences in 2015 has demonstrated the health benefits of blackberries as well. 8. Papaya. Papayas are known to be especially helpful in aiding digestion. They are also recognized for providing high doses of vitamins A, C, and folate, as well as the mineral potassium. Additionally, they are rich in lycopene, the antioxidant shown in a review by Poland's National Institute of Public Health to reduce the risk of cancer and prevent the growth of tumors. In fact, according to a study published by the British Journal of Nutrition, papayas are even better than tomatoes and carrots in providing cancer-preventing antioxidants. 9. Plums. According to a study published by the Journal of Agriculture and Food Chemistry in 2009, plums are rich in phenolic acids, which can kill cancer cells in the body without harming any healthy cells. That makes the fruit ridiculously beneficial not just in preventing cancer, but also in curing cancer. Peaches have the same anti-cancer effects as well. 10. Cranberries. Cranberries are rich in vitamins C, E, and K1, as well as the mineral manganese and copper. They are also known to aid in preventing and curing urinary tract infections. However, among its most impressive properties is its antioxidant content, which was studied separately by researchers in Pennsylvania's University of Scranton and New Jersey's Rutgers University. Like plums and peaches, cranberries are rich in antioxidant polyphenols that have various health benefits, including preventing cancer cells from developing in the body. A diet rich in fruits and vegetables can help prevent any type of cancer. However, because of their high antioxidant content and incredible anti-inflammatory effect, these 10 fruits that can prevent cervical cancer are those that have the best nutritional benefits. Ten warning signs of ovarian cancer. Cancer of all types is a deadly disease that takes many lives every year. And in many cases, early detection is the key to a successful cure. But how do you deal with a disaster that is hard to detect from regular screening routines? The answer is knowing the warning signs. And in today's video, we will go through the apparent warning signs you should watch out for. Ovarian cancer is one of the 3 most common gynecological cancers, along with uterine and cervical cancer. But among the 3, it is the cancer of the ovaries that causes more deaths in the United States. The problem with ovarian cancer is that it is not easily detected by routine examinations of the female reproductive system. However, if you experience these early warning signs, it is best to consult with a doctor to rule out this serious disease. Following are the 10 warning signs of ovarian cancer. 1. Bloating. Bloating can be a normal part of your menstrual cycle and can be a common occurrence after eating a large heavy meal. However, if your bloating is persistent and unexplained, it could be an early warning sign of ovarian cancer. 2. Pelvic pain. Women who often experience menstrual cramps can easily ignore pelvic pain. But if the pain lasts beyond your period, or if it feels different, for example, if it is located at one side only, or if it is more painful than usual, it is a good idea to have it checked out. 3. Satiety. Many women with ovarian cancer report feeling full very quickly, even when they've barely eaten. This could be due to inflammation in the pelvic area. No matter the reason, this causes some trouble eating, which could eventually lead to malnutrition. 4. Abdominal fluid. Accumulation of fluid in the abdomen is a common symptom of ovarian cancer, and unfortunately, it is a sign that the disease has already progressed to advanced levels. Sometimes this fluid can also push into the lungs and cause some trouble breathing. 5. Weight fluctuations. Ovarian cancer can cause weight fluctuations in different ways. Many women experience fast and unintended weight loss. This often occurs as a result of having trouble eating. However, some women also experience weight gain, mostly due to fluid accumulation in the abdomen. 6. Frequent urination. Cancer in the ovaries can quickly spread and affect the pelvis. When that happens, the ureters that transport urine from the kidneys to the bladder become blocked. That affects your urine output, which leads you to visit the bathroom more often. 7. Changes in bowel habits. When you have ovarian cancer, changes in your bowel habits are likely. Some experience mild to moderate constipation, while others suffer from diarrhea. Additionally, if you notice that your stools are narrower, you might have a tumor that presses on your bowel. 8. Pain during intercourse. Any discomfort or pain during sex is something you should bring up with your doctor immediately. It can be a sign of many serious health conditions, including ovarian cancer. Women often describe it as similar to menstrual pain, but it is most commonly localized to one side. 9. Back pain. Ovarian cancer can cause different types of back pain. Most often, the pain is felt around the lower back area or even around the flank region. When you have unexplained back pain that lasts longer than a few days, make sure you consult with a medical professional right away. 10. Fatigue. Fatigue is such a common symptom that most people dismiss it as caused by stress or lack of time to rest. However, if you feel exhausted and you do not feel better after getting restful sleep, it could be a sign that cancer cells are using up your energy as they prey on your healthy cells. These 10 warning signs of ovarian cancer shouldn't be ignored. Early detection of cancer gives you access to varied and more effective treatment options. But today, only about 20% of ovarian cancers are detected during their early stages. Do not shrug off these symptoms, and make sure you consult with your doctor if you experience any of them. 8 early warning signs of colon cancer. According to the American Cancer Society, colorectal cancer ranks as the 3rd most preventable type of cancer across the United States. In 2021 alone, diagnoses are expected to reach 104,270, with 70% of them being cases of colon cancer. Thankfully, like every other cancer, early detection is critical so that patients can have access to more varied treatment options and improved chances of recovery. Before we continue, please like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified when I upload the next video. Unknown to many, colon cancer has several warning signs that will help you catch it early. Here are 8 early signs and symptoms of colon cancer you should watch out for. 1. Abdominal discomfort. Abdominal discomfort is among the earliest signs of colon cancer. While most experience a persistent ache, others suffer from cramping, gas, and bloating more frequently. Additionally, the feeling is typically more painful after meals and could get progressively worse over time as the issue is left untreated. 2. Irregular bowel movement. The onset of colon cancer can cause you to experience changes in your bowel movement, which could involve irregularity, diarrhea, or constipation. In many cases, it could affect a change in stool consistency despite having no significant changes in your diet. 3. Narrow stools. Pencil-thin stools aren't always caused by cancer, and it could be an utterly everyday occurrence. But when it occurs every time you eliminate waste, it could be a sign of growing polyps or cancer within the colon. Such growths cause the colon's diameter to narrow and therefore thins the passing stools. 4. Blood in stools. Having blood in your stools is a definite sign that something is wrong. Although hemorrhoids could cause this, it is also a sign of colorectal cancer. The presence of blood can sometimes be evident because of an apparent red color. However, it could also cause your stools to be black or very dark if the bleeding occurs higher up in your bowels. 5. Feeling of rectal pressure. When you have polyps or cancers in your colon, you might feel like you're unable to empty your bowels. You'll notice some pressure in your rectum even after you have passed your stools. In some cases, this might progress from a feeling of slight pressure to one of pain. 6. Unexplainable weight loss. Cancer cells can damage your colon in ways that leave your body unable to absorb nutrients from your food. When this happens, you will eventually become malnourished, and you'll notice that you're losing weight even if you're not exerting any effort to do so. 7. Anemia. Anemia is another consequence of your body's diminished ability to absorb nutrients from your food. As an early warning sign of colon cancer, anemia may cause you to feel weak, experience irregular heartbeats, and dizziness. In some cases, you might also have chest pains and shortness of breath. 8. Inexplicable fatigue. When your body is fighting cancer cells, you'll notice that you're constantly fatigued. You'll find it challenging to go about your daily routine, and you'll find yourself sleeping long hours. Anemia and malnourishment could add to this issue and make you feel inexplicably unwell. These early warning signs of colon cancer should help you get an early diagnosis and improve your chances of remission. If you experience any of these symptoms, it doesn't automatically mean you have some colorectal cancer. However, it should prompt you to see your doctor and get yourself screened to avoid severe health issues. 10 Best Breast Cancer Prevention Foods. According to the reputable nonprofit organization breastcancer.org, invasive breast cancer affects 1 in 8 women in the United States. Although this is among the most common cancers, it can be prevented by adopting a healthy lifestyle and a diet rich in anti-cancer foods. When it comes to cancer or any other disease, including obesity, health foods can prevent most chronic diseases we encounter. In this video, we will share 10 healthy foods good for breast cancer prevention. Watch the entire video to learn about all 10 foods and the scientific studies for their efficacy. Before we continue, please like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified when I upload the next video. Following are those 10 best foods you can eat to reduce your risk for breast cancer. 1. Berries. Berries are rich in phenolic compounds that are highly beneficial to women. The international peer-reviewed journal Antioxidants recently published a study on the role of berry consumption in cancer. In this study, researchers found that the antioxidant content of berries doesn't just reduce your risk for breast cancer, but also minimizes the effects on people who have already been diagnosed with the disease. Among your best options are blueberries, goji berries, and strawberries. 2. Peaches. Like berries, peaches are known to have protective effects against breast cancer. In a study published by Breast Cancer Research and Treatment in 2013, researchers found that these fruits are especially beneficial to postmenopausal women. If you want to avoid breast cancer, you should eat at least 2 servings of peaches per week. Nectarines also offer the same benefits. 3. Cinnamon. According to a study published by the Journal of Traditional and Complementary Medicine in 2015, among cinnamon's many proven health effects is reducing the risk for cancer. It has potent anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and anti-tumor effects proven to suppress the proliferation of breast cancer, ovarian cancer, and leukemia. 4. Grapefruit. Citrus fruits are rich in vitamins and antioxidants that inhibit cancer cell growth. According to a Journal of Breast Cancer study in 2013, citrus fruits are incredibly beneficial. The researchers found that people who eat grapefruit and similar fruits are 10% less likely to develop breast cancer than those who don't eat citrus at all. 5. Kale. Research by the American Institute for Cancer Research suggests that a diet filled with kale and similar non-starchy vegetables reduces the risk for breast cancer. Generally, green leafy vegetables are rich in carotenoids and other compounds that protect overall health and inhibit the growth of cancer-causing carcinogens. 6. Kimchi. According to a study published by the World Journal of Clinical Oncology, fermented foods are generally rich in probiotics crucial to preventing breast cancer. These foods include yogurt and sauerkraut, but among the best fermented foods you can include in your diet is the Korean staple kimchi, which has potent anti-inflammatory effects to boost your immune system. 7. Nuts. In 2015, Gynecologic and Obstetric Investigation published a study on nut consumption on breast cancer development. The researchers found that people who consume nuts are 2 to 3 times less likely to develop breast cancer, and this was also the same conclusion of a similar study published by Cancer Causes and Control in 2018. Among your best options are peanuts, almonds, and walnuts. 8. Oregano. Oregano has always been known to have potent antibacterial effects. However, a study published by Biomed Research International in 2017 shows that it also has impressive anti-cancer and antioxidant activities. It is instrumental in combating breast cancer due to its high content of rosmarinic acid and carvacrol. 9. Salmon. Fatty fish in general, but salmon in particular, offers remarkable protective effects against breast cancer. This is because the fish provides large amounts of omega-3 fatty acids as well as cancer-fighting antioxidants. In a 2019 meta-analysis of over 900 relevant studies, researchers found that salmon consumption reduces the risk for breast cancer and is especially beneficial to Asian patients. 10. Turmeric. Turmeric is widely used in traditional medicine, mainly because of its curcumin content, making it a highly effective anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer, and antioxidant agent. A study review published by the International Journal of Molecular Sciences in 2019 showed that the curcumin content of turmeric is especially effective against estrogen-dependent breast cancer. Whether you have a family history of breast cancer or you want to lower your risk of developing this dreaded disease, make sure you eat plenty of these proven anti-cancer foods. Apart from preventing breast cancer, you'll also gain many other health benefits like better cardiovascular health and digestion. Following our study references we used to create this video to start you on your own path of research. I hope you liked the video. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you.